Let's sort this out a little bit. Apologies for the contact noise. Okay, I pretty much moved my joystick in its entirety. Okay, LDAFRA A10. Let's see if we have a cockpit. I'm going to take laser guided bombs because I cannot be bothered to deal with the laced settings. It just takes too long for what I'm trying to do right now. Right, and no plane, no cockpit. We are nailing it. Look at that. Fully invisible woman today in my invisible jet. I am a ghost. Flying afterburner. That's all it is. Flying afterburner. What else we got? That's real loud. I don't know what I can do about that. Hey, but why is it coming to my speaker still? I thought I'd switch that. Let's see if it's an audio setting I can change now. Audio. I cannot change these. It didn't take too long to load. I'm just going to sort that. Should have thought. Does anybody else having issues with loading up their models? Or is it just me? My crappy computer. Alright, settings, audio, main output, 1, headphones, 1, voice input 1, voice chat input 1, push to talk, bring that up a little bit. Okay, let's try that again. Give me that Pigor. Yeah, come for the DCS, stay for the loading screens. A10. Alright, definitely in my headphones now, so it shouldn't be messing with you guys. And we got a cockpit. Progress. How much speed am I? Way forward. Hang on. Just relax. I'm in an A10A. God, that's why it's so weird. I've never been in an A10A before. That was a mistake. C. Give me that, Charlie. Apologies for the eardrums. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we are. Boop. Wait for it. There we go. Alright, we are in our A10. We need a battery on, an inverter on. Oh, wrong way, there we go, there's a battery. We need an APU on. Let's get some bombs. I'm just going to grab one of these. I'm not going to mess with the rockets. GPU 12. Got that, got that, got that. GPU, MAV. That'll do. I like to go England. I don't know if they are from England, but it makes me feel better. And it's nice and green. Okay, APU is up to speed, so we can bring in the power. Boop. Now we have power. We can turn those guys on because aligning them takes forever. We need fuel in the engines, boost pumps on. Now we can turn on the left engine, that's where the hydraulics is. Let's bring these boys on. Pre-flight bit. That I think is the flight computer. Don't know what that is. That is to do with all this stuff up here. There's the flight computer coming on in a minute. It's going to start aligning. And the engine is starting to catch. There's a point about here where it seems like it's not quite going to make it, like when you're holding your key and it's in your car and it's just spinning around. But provided you're not drawing too much on the APU, it will pass that, and then this is the point where the chain reaction's starting. See, it's happy away now. So, am I loaded up? I don't recall him saying, but I'm assuming I am. So, load all. You have to do this for the plane to know where the waypoints are and what bombs you are carrying. So, anyway, that engine is idling. Let's do the right engine. Let's turn the radios on. On, transmit, receive. Main, transmit, receive. We want 25313. That's the AWACS. There's two people on the GCI frequency, so we'll see what they're doing. We'll put there for a second. I need 2495 for the ground frequency. Never really figured out how to do presets on this, so that'll have to do. It's getting a bit noisy, so I'm going to close the canopy. So that's that second engine spinning up there. That is just the same as that. Just repeat it so I don't have to look down and see it. I did hear the AWACS there, but it's too quiet. I don't know if I can do levels from here. Anyway. Helmet. There we go. Let's see if I can do a radio check. Where are we? Radio check 249.5. So we've got hydraulics now. We can uncage that. Where are we in terms of? Okay, we've got to deal with this first. And then that one. Okay, so we are slightly above horizontal, so that's probably about right. Fuel pumps are on. Engines are on, so we can start taking power from those as opposed to the APU. So AC power gen, it's beeping because I got both on, so turn the APU gen off and then turn off the APU. This arms the ejection seat. This is input stabilizers. It's at 3.3. That's 3.3 minutes. When it gets to 4 is usually when it's aligned, so I have to wait till then. And where else are we? What is our barometer? Barometer is 2992. Wind is from 340. Just so we know we're taking off. 2992. That's fine. Where are we? Let's check to make sure that we have weapons. Weapons are in. Yeah, anti-skid on. Taxi lights. Takeoff trim. There's a light there that says takeoff trim, but I'll just take my word for it. RWR, semi-auto, everything on. That's the RWR beeping away now. We have oxygen on, pitot heat on. These are the formation lights. Pinky switch has to go forward to turn these on, otherwise it won't let you. A little bit of light in there, it's always nice to see. A bit more colourful. Alright, 4. We are nav ready. Hit nav. We need the EGI, which stands for something I don't know, but it basically means that the good nav systems are on. And turn the radar altimeter on. And then tell the plane to use a mix of baro and radar. Turn TGB on, why not? Flaps down. Nose roll steering on, and we're basically ready to taxi. Someone's locking me. There is a MiG-29 over there somewhere. Oh, come on, computer. I will pop on my jammer, just because why not? Alright, now where are we going? We are going F10 menu incoming. I mean map incoming. There we are. We have 10 more seconds down if I come back on here anytime soon. Right, so we are here. And the wind is coming in from 3 to, was it 340? So the wind, how does it work? It comes from that direction, so I want to be taken off that way. Runway 13. 13. 13. Cool. Right, and in other news, these targets seem to be taken. Oh, there's stuff way up there. Let's see what the missions say. Do we have a JTAC? No JTACs. I'm going to ignore the fact that my push to talk is bound down there. Current missions, interdiction. Nothing. Current missions, strike. Power plant at 4. I need to change my coordinates to MGRS. 40 RCQ. CQ. Is it this? CQ9123. We are a long way away. 9123 is this. Is this right here? Strike Don Cheadle. Oh god. Alright, tell you what I'm going to do instead, because that's going to take about half an hour just to get there. I am, is there there's an S3B, what have we got? An R, what the fuck's an R? Reconnaissance. Someone's in the T-51. Well, aren't they pretty? Glamorous Glen 3, the third. That's fantastic. I wanted to see if I could refuel. I guess I can do it on the S3B, but I'd rather have a larger tanker. Let's see what's going down. Okay, so we've got Tactical 1-1. That is our Badger. Right, so let's get rid of this. We don't need that because it will slow us down. Although I will take a targeting pod and the jamming pod in case anyone comes to play. Maybe some thingies, some heaters as well. Right, Texaco, isn't it? Texaco. 1 X-ray. Takan, is that working? We are. It's giving me a course. Is there an air-to-air option that I'm missing? Yes, air-to-air. Air-to-air transmit receive. Well, I heard something, so I'm going to presume it's working. It's telling me realm complete, but I want some sidewinders. An air-to-air loadout coming down. This is pretty cool. Where does the lightning pod go? There. And we want the other pod. I don't think it's that. No, I have no idea what that is, but why don't we take it? Where does the jamming pod go? Is it going right at the end? Oh god, it does. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the sidewinders. That's fun. So when it's done, I need to reload this. So to do that, I have to hold that down, and it gives me options. I need the load screen there, and then I can load all again in a second. So the airstrip mechanic remove pylon. We'll give it a minute. So I am getting noise from the TACAN, which is a good sign. That thing is 203 of me. Yep, there he goes. That little bit there is where that tanker is, which is over there somewhere. Rearming is complete. There's no remove pylon button, so I'm going to go with that. And then load all. Be lightning fast in this thing. This thing's going to be so agile. It's cray. I'm not always saying it was runway 13, which is. So I do this so I just remember which way I need to drive that way to get to the correct runway. What was I waiting for again? The load. Oh yeah, that's done. Excellent. Alright, we're gonna roll. Yeah. Ferrari 11, Singleton 810, taxi and runway 13, and LDAF for traffic. Forgot where I was there. It's easy, just gotta follow the yellow lines. And if I had to use these sidewinders, I probably wouldn't be very good at it, because that is not something that I hardly ever have to do. I mean, I think you can just vaguely point them at a heat signature and go for it, but locking on with the targeting pod and such is easier said than done. How far have I got? Yeah, I'm almost there. Second left. Frame rates. This was fine on Caucasus, I suppose. Let's just say not quite as an intensive map. Or maybe there's just too many models around here. Things get a bit better when you're in the air, I feel. I am also streaming. Alright, brake a little bit for the turn. I'm way too fast. This thing flies. It's a drag racing thing. Alright, I'm going to wait for that guy because I don't trust him. I'm holding brake, by the way, so my guy's just stopped. Double check that. Yes, I am stopped in the exact right place. There is a F-16 lining up. We're going to let him go. Mole 1-1. In Mole 1-1. Okay, he's pulling over. Where are we again? Aldafra? Aldafra. Aldaf traffic, Ferrari 1-1, Singleton A10, taking runway 13. So flaps are down, takeoff trim, should be there, either way, we'll be fine. We are not heavy at all. And then one of the good things about the A10 is that you can actually hold it on the brakes at full throttle. Which just makes everything easier. Wait for the spin up. There goes the fan. And off the brakes. We are rolling. Got a bit of a crosswind at about 70. I'm going to take off the nose wheel steering. Nose wheel steering off, just using the rudders now. At about, let's say 130, I'll pitch up just over 5 degrees. There goes the nose, 10 degrees. Gear up! Flaps up. Aldaf traffic, Ferrari 1-1, runway clear. Let's get the trim set so I'm not going to crash. Come down here, we're going to go 253, that is common air-to-air frequency. And then check, there's only 2 people on the DCI channel, so I'm going to stick on this one. Right, where is that tanker? Over here. So we got gear up, flaps up. Lights can come off. I should still have my lights on. And that told me nothing. Let's try that again. Yeah, got flashy lights there. Let's not crash. Okay, the Tacan thing is over to the right now. And he will be pretty high up as well, I imagine. Trim that out a bit. Where are we going? Oh, he's over here. I'm going the opposite way. And he's at 18,000 as they always are. Yeah, it is this Badger that I'm gunning for. Let's just turn around and then pick up the speed in a minute. There they are. Trying to rudder that out a little bit. The A10 does not like sharp turns. Okay, which one's ours? Doesn't matter just yet, but we will try and find his frequency. What is he on? Texaco on 131 AM 131. Is the VHF AM we want. Tanker Texaco, intent to refuel. Where's the refueling thing? Because I'm not sure I've got it bound. Is it? I usually set it as P. P, air fuel control. I think that'll be the bastard. There we go. Right, where is he? Off to my left slightly. Can I change this for a Yeah, I don't know if that makes a difference. Anywho, where are we? And should be dead ahead. 18,000, so I've got to climb a little bit. He'll be pulling away from me while I do. There he is.
Iranian F5E Tiger behind me. I could really use some close air patrol.
That's some good information. Not only does it know it's an F5, but it's an Iranian F5 Tiger. Is that TGP on? TGP off. There you go, timing it out. Now there is a way. If I hold down this, oh, I was already in air-to-air mode. It doesn't matter. Now master arm should be off, so it should be safe. Master arm is in safe. So that is the core. No, that is the course I set. So ignore that. The range is changing. And I am turning. Trim that out. Oh, where are you going? That's his racetrack pattern. Maybe I can catch him as he comes back around. This thing is not exactly as quick as I was hoping, but then I am full of fuel. Can I fuel dump? I'm just going to have to make do. Maybe we'll just chase him enough that will be low on fuel. That beeping, by the way, is the Morse code signal coming from the TACAN, which is on that refueling plane. Who is there? Really got to cut him off. Can I go to air-to-air mode yet? I can. So I think in theory, obviously that TGP is slave to bore site, slave to where I'm looking. So if I select it and then tap track at some point when I'm over a plane, then it should lock on. And I forgot to cut the corner on this guy because I was talking away. Doing 180, but only 3 miles away. Oh god, there's 2 of them. They're really close together. I'm losing speed, something chronic. Come on, engines. I'm basically going to have to try and pick up the speed now, and I'm probably going to have to wait for them to make their next turn and then cut the corner on them again. Let's see if I can get them on my targeting pod. Where exactly does the targeting pod sit? Is it above? Let's change it to heat. Is it skewed upwards? If I go down. Ah. There he is. And then track, done it. Well done me. Just got to zoom in now. There he is. Heat vision. Right, I'm roughly co-altitude now, so we will trim that out. So on the autopilot for a minute and let the engines catch up a little bit. If we can't go 270, we can't catch him. Obviously speed just here and also here as the backup. I don't know what that means. It is climbing, look at it go. This is like a little decimal thing, so we're doing 236. 29, we're way off. Maybe one is calibrated and one is just airspeed. Alright, he's turning a little bit, so I should be able to still turn even with the altitude hold. No, it doesn't like it. I'll turn it off and do it myself. Okay, I think it keeps the altitude that you set it with. So if I set it about there. In theory, okay, there he's turning. In theory, it's not a bad way to track somebody because they'll have no warning. There's not a radar; it's optical. It's like the IRST or the Pirate on the Eurofighter. The thing that we're supposed to get at some point. I think the Tomcat's got it, but I haven't found the Tomcat very much to know. Okay, 241. You better still be climbing speed. It's not really climbing, is it? Let's see if there's a fuel dump. Temperature pressure control dump, that is not it. That looks like a no, doesn't it? Oops. Okay. Let's catch up with him again. I mean, I know that these warthogs just have fuel for days, and they don't drink it very quickly, which is a problem right now, actually. But you'd think they wouldn't have the tankers going so fast. I bet this is thrilling. If anyone is watching and is commenting, I can't see. I haven't got that bit set up yet. But if you are watching, I bet you just are on the edge of your seats. We are closing, thanks to cutting the corner. And we have gone slightly faster, though I have dropped a little bit of altitude. Hopefully I should pick up a little bit of speed when I stop turning. You can see he's just extending away from me now. Okay, we'll pop the autopilot on there. See what this baby can do. I'm going to try locking him up again for funsies. What is the return to bore site button? Is it that? This is not. I'm locked behind me. Hang about. I'll pull out my instructions. Bore site TGP aft short. There we go. Where are you? Over there. Whoa, am I catching up? What's going on here? Looks like I am catching up. Come on, little A10. It is not scrolling very quickly at all. And I'm completely guessing as to what angle it needs to be at. Yeah, look at him, he's pissed off. If I remember right, it was a good bit lower. So that by right should be horizontal, which he roughly is. So if I go, bingo. And track. Definitely closer, look how much fucking more I can zoom in. Maybe I'll just fucking jettison everything. If I can remember how to do that. I've never ever jettisoned anything in this before. Towards it. I bet Master Arm's got to be on. That is not working. We'll come back to that. In the meantime, he's getting away from us. Oh, hello. Don't want to get in his way. Alright, well, I'm going to say that is not going to work, and what a damn shame it is. Abort. Let us just stick it down there. Where are you at? You are... Al-Bantine. Al-Bantine. Make sure I hit the right button. It is that one. So that should be our waypoint now. We are 13 miles. And it'll be runway 13, won't it? Three. Is that right? Yes. What does that do? You can shut up. Alright, they're going to be clapping soon for the NHS stuff, so I'm going to see if I can stick this thing down in 3 minutes. There is an airport. So forget using the correct runway. I'm going to reverse it. Let's get it low. Yeah, now it can do 300 knots. You're at 8 miles, so we want to be somewhere around 2,000 feet. Engines off. Let's get some speed brakes out. I hope I've done that in right, otherwise I'm not going to be lined up properly. No visual yet, I don't know where to look. Gear down. Okay, that's not working, stand by.
Pull up, pull up.
Okay.
Altitude, altitude.
Oh, this isn't too bad. Alright. That. Jesus. That was a wild ride. It's time for me to sign off and go do some clapping. Why do I have no control? Why is nothing working? Okay, that is working now. My poor PC.